everybody, and welcome to Champions Go 9-0. We've got something really special that we want to bring to you. I got my good buddy Hunter Carlson here, and he just signed on to Rodeo for Casper College. Now, this is really exciting for me because I've been a part of Hunter's rodeo career, I guess, kind of from high school up through college, and he contacted me when he decided to sign his letter of intent, and he wants to go through the Champions Go 9-0 program. The diet, exercise, training, spur board, all that stuff. And I thought, you know what a better way to bring his story to you guys, to kind of explain who Hunter is, what he's been through with life, rodeo, school, where he is now, and then his ambitions for the future, and some successes, because he's been very successful in the bareback realm itself. Not only that, but with wrestling and other sports. So Hunter, let's just kind of dive into, tell everybody where you're from, kind of what you were into when you were in high school, like sports, stuff like that, and then what got you interested in rodeo.
Well, I was born in Evanston, Wyoming. Kind of traveled around, moved to Big Piney. When I was in middle school, I started wrestling. That's kind of what I did then. Started riding steers, as thought maybe I wanted to be a bull rider. And I didn't really find that fun, so I started getting on little ponies. And when I turned 14, I moved to Douglas with my dad, and he asked if I wanted to start riding bucking horses, like getting on big ones. I told him yeah, so I went up to Casey, Wyoming, got my first bareback rigging set up from Larry Sandvik. Got on my first horse a week later in Pavilion, Wyoming, and ever since then, that's kind of what I've wanted to do. It's been pretty good since.
And talking about your dad, I've known your dad for a long time. You know, a lot of us, it seems like we follow the footsteps of our dad. Your dad, and I want to tell everybody this because I think it's really cool. He actually won the senior world this year in bareback riding, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's phenomenal. He's an old fart, but man, he can ride. So coming into rodeo, like in high school, what successes did you see through your high school career?
Well, my freshman year, I went to the high school finals, and then the American Royal Junior thing in Kansas City. Won that. Never really did good at the high school finals my freshman year, and then sophomore year went to the high school finals again. Ended up, I think, 15th or something. And then my junior year ended up 6th in the high school finals, and then my senior year ended up 2nd. Went into the short round first, and didn't get on the best horse, ended up 2nd.
Still a pretty good career, man, starting off. And then coming into the college ranks, I know that you, as a freshman, you went to college in Sheridan, did a full year there your first year. Tell everybody kind of how you did through that and your successes.
Well, I started off winning, I think, 3 out of 4 rodeos in the fall and got a pretty good lead on everyone. Then coming into spring, won 3 out of 4 again and was winning the region by a lot. Won the region for Sheridan, then the men's team won the region for the first time, I think. Mm-hmm. Then went to the college finals. Didn't really do good all 3 of the first rounds, or I don't even remember how many rounds I rode. Then went into the
short round, yeah.
Qualified for the short round in 12th place, won the short round, and then ended up 5th in the nation.
As a freshman.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Right out of high school. I think that's awesome. So tell everybody, you and I have a lot in common when it comes to life. Things that have happened, things that we've gone through. And I know that your second year of college, things happened, you ended up rodeoing for half the season and then actually dropped out, had to, quit going to school and just kind of share a little bit of that story, because I want everybody to understand where you were then and why you're coming back and wanting to be a part of this now.
Well, my sophomore year, I won about the same as I did my freshman year, 3 out of 4 rodeos. Was winning the region by a lot more than I was my freshman year. But I goofed off a lot more, like to drink and didn't show up to class. Failed one class by, I don't even know, 1%. And they weren't gonna let me rodeo, so I just quit because didn't really feel like I needed to go. Then just kind of ended up having a baby, took the year off last year, got on maybe 3 horses a whole year. And
Sure.
then I figured as summer went on, I didn't get on, I kind of got, I don't know, upset with myself, thinking maybe I wasn't going to ride again. Just kind of, I don't know, was pretty negative. And I think October, November, I told myself I'd be interested in going to school again. Never really even committed to it though. Then John Ford's called me up asking if I'd like to go to Casper. I said, yeah, that'd be a good deal. So I called Jet, talked to him, and here I am.
Very cool. Very cool. So tell everybody, you know, your ambitions coming back for, you know, to school. You definitely want to ride and make a pro career out of it. I know with my college degrees and stuff that it gives me something to fall back on, you know, if something happens or whatever, but you always have that, something nobody can take away from you. When it comes to your education and rodeo, like, how far do you want to take this? Like, really, what are your aspirations with school and rodeo?
Well, school, I decided I'd be in the firefighting program, and I've never really found anything interesting in school, like doing, and I've always been interested in like cops and like that type of stuff, so I figured I'd give that a try. Say I do get hurt, something, I take a year off, I can do that. If I get get a degree in that, it's not real hard to find a job firefighting somewhere and stuff like that. But I figured that's what would interest me the best.
Very cool. And then with rodeo?
Well, I felt like I had some unfinished business. Like, didn't go to the college finals my sophomore year, and I'll be riding on my 3rd card for the NIRA. So I'm gonna start this spring. Hopefully, make it to the college finals. I'm gonna try my best.
Absolutely.
Bought my card this year, so I'm on my rookie year. Gonna go to a bunch of para rodeos at the same time.
Nice. And we're January, and you've went to, what, only 2 pro rodeos so far?
Rapid City and Park City,
Yeah,
Kansas.
and you won 2nd at Park City already. So, I mean, to come back and having that much time off, and then having success right off the bat is really great. And, you know, it's so funny, like, we started doing our tests and stuff, that stuff that we'll show these guys later, you know, but to be that talented and then be able to really put the work and the physicality into it, I believe is, you know, helping you out, coaching you and stuff, that you're going to be unstoppable. Then combined with the goal setting, the power positivity, the business, all that, we're going to give you a really sound structure to be successful in life. Not just rodeo, but in life. But it's my hopes that you go as high as you possibly can, and in the NFR, get you one of those saddles just like I got. So, well, anybody out there that wants to follow our journey, we're going to be working together side by side, and we're going to be putting videos on the Champions Go 9 website, Facebook. I really want everybody to follow Hunter's journey to where he begins right now, because we're going to start some new things. We're going to be, you know, we talked about nutrition. You've never been on a nutrition plan before, so we're going to bring that to you guys too, so you can see the massive difference in having the right nutrition in your body in correlation with your work, being able to heal through workouts, all that stuff. So we're going to go through that. We're going to go through the goal setting, power positivity, the timeline, what we set up for work ethic. And yeah, you guys are going to see early morning runs. You're going to see workouts in the gym. You're going to watch him get on the spur board. You're going to watch him practice, get on the bucket machine. So you're going to be able to be detailed into everything that he's doing. You guys out there that are riding the college ranks, I suggest that you do everything you can to beat this guy. The only way that you're ever going to beat him is to outwork him. So I throw out the challenge right now, see if you got it in you too. So anyway, God bless you guys. We're excited to have you on the journey, and this is going to be a lot of fun. So we'll see you on the next one.